Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, what I was gonna do was I was gonna film a Will I Buy It, where we look at new makeup releases and I talk about, my thoughts on them if I'm gonna buy them, which truthfully, I'm on a low buy. I'm doing my best not to buy any new makeup. So I thought instead of doing that, Alby's eating, if you can hear her. She's eating right here beside me. So anyways, I thought instead of that, what we would do today is we would look back at some OG YouTube beauty products. Some products that were viral years and years ago that I have never tried, that I have always wanted to try. They have been in and out of my Sephora cart a million times. I've never picked them up. And truthfully, most of these are high-end, right? Because if they were drugstore price point products, I probably would have tried them. So these are kind of more expensive products, but products that I have wanted to try forever, years and years. And so today I thought we would go through and look back at some very, very viral products that I've never tried, that have always intrigued me. And maybe in the comments below, you guys can leave if you've tried these products or if you've always wanted to try these products. If you have tried them, what your thoughts are. If they're products that you love, that you still use. Does anybody still talk about these products? Okay, let's get into it because I spent the morning kind of going through Sephora and looking back at some products I've always wanted to try. So I don't have any of these products, of course, so I'll pop up some pictures so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The first one that I have wanted to try like forever is from Dior, and it's the Dior Airflash Spray Foundation. Do you guys remember that? That was everywhere. I feel like every beauty YouTuber used that product and seemed to really like it. And I don't know that I wanted to try it necessarily because I thought it would be a good idea to spray foundation on my face. I feel like that would be messy. But a few of the ladies or creators that I would watch on here would use that on a sponge. They'd spray it on their sponge, they'd dab it on their face, and it looked gorgeous. So it says it's an ultra fluid, water resistant foundation that blends full coverage with a lightweight formula, providing airbrushed perfection up to 12 hours. Now, truthfully, do I want full coverage? No. Do I want long wear? Probably not. I don't really struggle with that. But it's just a product that I saw so many beauty creators here on YouTube use for so many years that I just always wanted to try it. I think actually in a pretty recent video, I saw Manny MUA talk about it again. And I just thought, yeah, man, I would love to try that. How much was that product though? $78. $78, so I'm probably never gonna get it. And then a foundation actually that I have wanted to try, that it's not as old as that one, and I don't even know that it really ever kind of went viral, but years and years ago, I had a few samples of this foundation. It's the Cosis Tinted Face Oil Comfy Skin Tint. It's $56 and they describe it as a clean, comfy, lightweight coverage makeup meets active skincare made with 6 nourishing botanical oils for more even, healthy, and balanced skin. Again, I've tried samples of this and I loved it. I don't know why I don't pick it up. Probably because, yeah, it's $56. But I loved the samples that I tried. I'm just nervous to invest in the full size, I guess. I don't know. I tried it a few times just in samples. I loved it. It's been a product I've wanted to buy for years, 2-3 years. When did this come out, I wonder? It probably doesn't say on here. Best of Beauty for 2019. So maybe it came out in 2019. So yeah, for like 3 years. 3 years I've wanted to try this and I have not. So that's another one on there. Okay, and then the concealer. Now there's tons from Hourglass that I have wanted to try for many, many years, but in particular, their Ambient Vanish concealer is a product that I have wanted to try for a long time. They describe it as a full coverage, again, so why do I want it? I don't really like that. Weightless, waterproof concealer with micro spherical powders that blur and brighten. I've wanted to try that product from Hourglass for years, but it's expensive. Another Hourglass product that I've wanted to try just forever. It's their Confession Ultra Slim High Intensity Refillable Lipsticks. The reason I want to try these is because on the makeup breakup with Kat and Haley, On the Makeup Breakup, I think they've talked about it, and also individually on their channels, they have talked about this refillable lipstick from Hourglass. And I think they come out with limited edition colors at holiday time. And I do think they both pick them up. I know they've talked about it. I love the component, and in particular, the classic red shade just looks gorgeous. Like I would love to try that product, but it's a $50 lipstick. Do I wear red lipsticks? Not really. Do I wear lipsticks? Not really. Do I need this product? Not really. But I think about it all the time. And anytime I'm on Sephora and I come across it, I think, oh man, I should really pick one of those up. Okay, so that's kind of my concealer, foundation, lipsticks. Oh, do you know what is a primer I have always wanted to try? Now this is gonna take you guys back. This is from Stila, and it's the One Step Corrector. Do you guys remember this? I didn't even know they still sold Stila products on Sephora, actually. I thought they didn't anymore, but in Canada at Shoppers, they do sell Stila products, and I remember when Stila was all the rage. Like, what happened to them? This is described as an innovative 3-in-1 gel serum primer that color corrects, brightens, and smooths the skin. I mean, perfect, right? And you know, I am someone who does wear a primer. I wear a primer every day. Usually I do something that's hydrating or adds some glow, something like that. But a primer is part of my routine. I know for a lot of people, they don't really do that anymore, but I still wear a primer every day. And I feel like I would love this primer, but again, $47. So I just have never picked it up. And that product was viral like years ago, forever ago, because I haven't heard anyone talk about Stila products in a long time, Okay, so anyways, that's on there. And then for blush, I would really like to try. This is kind of a newer product, but I've really always wanted to try one of the Patrick Ta Major Beauty Headlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. I do have one of his powder blushes. I love it. I've tried a few Patrick Ta products over the years and I've loved them, but in particular, this one in She's Blushing, which is kind of like a beige. And I think what's interesting about these is you're supposed to put the powder on first and then the cream product. And it's described as a compact with 2 complementary blush formulas that give you full bold color, guaranteed to turn heads. You know what? I wanted to try one forever, and they are $45, so they are up there a little bit in price, but I've only ever seen it get good reviews. I think last holiday season he did come out with a face palette, which I think had 3 cream and 3 powder cheek products, and it was beautiful, you know, but you only have so much to spend. But this is a blush product that has been on my radar forever. And then a couple more products in here. I do have a couple from Bobbi Brown. So there's the highlighting powder, which I have always thought was so pretty. And then even more than that product though, is one of the Shimmer brick highlighters. Now I wanna say those, I mean, Bobbi Brown products, I don't really hear people talk about anymore. I mean, the new stuff, so Bobbi Brown is no longer with Bobbi Brown. What's the new brand called? I can't remember, but I mean, she's been all over lately because there's been so much talk about that new serum foundation of hers, good and bad. But I'm talking old school Bobbi Brown products. There's a ton that I wanted to try. So both of these I wanted to try forever, but in particular that Shimmer brick highlighter, I remember when people talked about these all the time. I only see 2 shades here. There's a rose and there's a bronze. Both of those look gorgeous, and actually the bronze comes in a mini, which is $30, which is less than half because they're 67 full size. But yeah, I would love to try both those products. I know for years they were in and out of my cart and I just never kind of, you know, pulled the trigger on them, but both of those products from Bobbi Brown I have wanted to try for a long time. And then from, oh, you know what else? I mean, some of these products that I have wanted to try for a long time, I've talked about before. There's the Dior Powder No Powder. That's pretty recent, last couple years I wanted to try that. And then forever, the Urban Decay 24/7 Moon Dust Eyeshadow in Space Cowboy. you guys know I've talked about it in a couple of videos recently. I've wanted to try that product forever, but here's the thing. I had a couple of you mention that it's no good. And I think both of you said did you return it? For sure, one of you said you actually returned it. Tons of fallout, crumbly. Those are the kind of comments that I saw. So it's one of those products that, having heard that response from you guys, I definitely would go in store and at least swatch it. But yeah, that's been in my cart, or not in my cart, but on my wish list forever. And then the last product in here that I've wanted to try forever, and actually I was watching this morning while I was getting ready, Alinka here on YouTube, she just bought one of these. Givenchy Prism Libra Loose Setting and Finishing Powder. I have wanted, again, to try one of those for years and years and years. They're such a viral product all the time, but $72. So I do have the highlight. I have a limited edition Prism Libre highlighter, and I love it, and it's gorgeous, and it gives this glistening wet look on the skin. I imagine this powder, I can't wait to watch her review on it actually, because I imagine this powder is fantastic. Like, it just must be amazing. It's been around forever. People have loved it forever. So I would really like to at some point try that. But you know, when I added all these products, I went through the Sephora website and I added them all to my cart so I could talk about them quickly, and it's $555 is my total. So yeah, I'm not gonna hit proceed to checkout. But those are some of the products that forever I have wanted to try. If you guys have tried any of those, let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts, because sometimes that really helps me, right? Like that Urban Decay shadow in the Space Cowboy, a couple of you told me it was terrible. And so I don't want it as much. You know, I still want to go see it and I still want to swatch it, but I definitely don't want it as bad, because I feel like, oh, like 2 of you have said, no, it's garbage. So let me know these other products, if you've tried them, what your thoughts were. I would love to hear all of that in the comments below. All of these products are products that at one time or another were talked about on YouTube all the time. And I definitely have wanted to try them for years. Who knows if I'll ever pick any of them up? Maybe, maybe not. You know, it's one of those things, right? Again, I'm trying to bring less product in. I'm trying to use up what I have. I have more makeup than I can ever get through, so we'll see. You know what would be great? If some of these were on a boxy pop-up sale. So then I would grab them. Absolutely, I would grab them. So there you go, you guys. A quick video talking about some makeup products that have been on my wish list for what feels like forever. So if you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, if you would subscribe, that would be amazing. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.